In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. A female university student says that she has developed the friendship with a close fellow male, with a boy, with a man, and this friendship kept developing. Then a time arrived, they decided that once they gets free from the university and the boy gets the job, they will get married with the consent of their families. The same thing happened. Now they are a married couple. They were very excited, very happy that they have, both of them, that they have done the marriage of their own choice. Now, what did happen? What did happen now? Sort of quarrels, disputes, fights, squabbling erupted periodically, off and on. Every time they did that, the lady used to come to her parents, and after some of the time, they got a baby boy as well. But after the passage of few months, they used to fight. Something came between them and they used to fight. After every considerable fight and argumentation, the lady used to come to her parents, and then the husband, after some of the days, used to request her and her parents that please send her back, and then she used to return. Now, what did happen? That the sisters of this married lady started interfering. Every time she came home after some sort of fight, what happened that these sisters used to make a phone call and hurled abuses at him, at the husband of this sister, insulted him on telephone, and but still, after few weeks, a sort of patch up used to take place. Now, once she was at her parents' house. She came from there after fighting with her husband, and she was there at the house of her parents along with her sisters. When the husband fell in and he had to get admitted into the hospital, from there in the hospital, he sent a message to her wife that I'm in the hospital, I'm in that hospital. She spoke to her sisters, and the sisters replied that your husband is trying to blackmail you emotionally. So you don't have to comply and you don't need to go to the hospital at all. That is what the sisters of this married lady said, and convinced her that you don't have to go to the hospital at all. And she didn't go there. The husband got well and returned to his home, resumed his normal life. But maybe there in the hospital, he had made a decision. And the decision was that on his return from the hospital, he sent a divorce notice to her wife. Here too, the wife, along with the sisters, particularly the sisters, they thought that this is just trying to pressurize us, to humiliate us, and nothing else. And they said, okay, you can divorce me. You can divorce me. She contacted the civil courts for the sake of a separation. and asked for the money for her son, etc. The man was called to the court, and there he said that, okay, I do accept whatever she demands, and I'm ready to divorce her. He did, and they got separated. He regularly was paying money to his son and visiting him as well, seeing him as well periodically. The lady says that to be true, that even my expenses were coming out of that money which was sent for the sake of the son. The husband got married again, and there were few children out of the new marriage as well. Now she says that it's my sisters who have spoiled my house, destroyed my house, and the sisters are not treating her well as well. That's the this about her life, how the life of her was spoiled because of this. That's absolutely nonsense. Really. Why did this happen? We need to understand why, how does the houses, the couples get separated and divorced? Why the divorce rate is increasing so rapidly? How to save the house? Saving your marriage, that is really important. Saving your marriage is really important, and that can be saved if at all we are somewhat polite. If at all we are showing humility and cooperativeness, and obviously not the stiffness, not the rigidness, we don't need to unnecessarily exhibit our ego at all. We don't need to become an egotistic person at all. Why to insult someone else instead of caring them? If at all you have got a spouse, take care of your spouse. I think so. That is the right way to, you know, to have a happy marriage. Not to let your happy marriage spoil and save your marriage. The marriage can be saved if at all we are polite, if at all we are not arrogant, if at all we are not uncaring. We need to become caring emotionally, physically. We need to do, we instead of becoming arrogant and carelessness, instead of showing our ego unnecessarily, don't never ever become an egotistic person at all. If at all we do that, our life is going to be spoiled, and we don't have to spoil our life at all. If at all we do spoil our life, what the hell will happen? We will only spoil our own life and nothing else. Please save your marriage. Please take care of your marriage before it is too late. Thank you.